Mitch, Andy Santor, Mill Creek Golf Course, thanks for coming last night. Here we're going to look at down the line videos we made yesterday. Obviously you can see the clear difference in our setup. The video on the right, I mentioned to you, we've in coming to our junior clinics, we've worked on your setup, so this actually looks better. You can tell you've been working on getting into a neutral spine position. Our spine is in a straight line, so you can tell you worked on that. So I want to compliment you on that, because a week ago, and what I mean by a neutral spine position, your spine's pretty much in a straight line. A week ago, your back was rounded, not quite that bad, but your back was rounded. But also in this case, the video on the right, your pelvis is tucked underneath your sternum a little bit too much. Once again, going to be difficult for us to rotate, and you can see the upward. We saw the lateral motion from the face-on view. You can see the excessive upward motion, and you do a pretty good job of recovering. We'll get you to the impact position. But coming from here, you do a good job of recovering and getting to a good impact position there. So you do recover, but now you can see here the video on the left. We got you hinging your hips, hip hinge, very critical. So, make sure you keep working on couple of those drills I sent you to improve your pelvic function. Now, once again, you'll see some upward motion in this backswing here, but not nearly as much. Okay, so he went from, I'll compare the two at the top. So, then we'll get to your impact position here. Once again, get to a pretty good impact position. So, made some improvements. Get you to the finish of both. There we are at the finish of both. So, made some improvements. Do a couple of those drills as I gave you. I didn't talk too much about the mechanics of your golf swing, but the mechanics of your golf swing are going to drastically improve as your body movement pattern improves. And once again, your setup, stabilizing that lower body, rotating our upper body while maintaining our posture are going to be the things we're working on. So thanks for coming. We'll see you soon.
Hello, Andy Santor, Director of Instruction, Mill Creek Golf Course, Youngstown, Ohio. Going to show you what I call the pelvic mobility drill. Very important. I think one of the most critical things we can do in our golf swing. One of the most common mistakes I see students make in a golf swing is their pelvis during their golf swing thrusts forward and backward, okay? It's very important to keep that pelvis posterior to our sternum during our golf swing so it can rotate. You can see when I'm doing that, okay, my pelvis is rotating. Okay, big mistake we see people make on their downswing, okay, you can see there my pelvis is thrusting forward. Anytime my pelvis thrusts forward in my golf swing, the golf club is going to get out of position. It's going to be very difficult for us to make consistent contact with the golf ball. So I want you to do a pelvic mobility drill. Just rotate that pelvis and keep it posterior to your sternum during the golf swing. Hello, Andy Santor, Director of Instruction, Mill Creek Golf Course, Youngstown, Ohio. Today I'm going to explain the pelvic tilt drill. It's a drill to help you get in a better setup position, get you able to rotate better. Okay, what I see many of our students do is they set up like this. You can see my pelvis is tucked underneath my sternum here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get about a fist length away from the back of this chair. Okay, I'm going to get my tailbone about right there, and I'm going to fight my pelvis back toward that chair. You can see when I do that, my pelvic bones get posterior. Now when I get a golf club in my hand, my pelvis is posterior to my sternum, and I'm in a much better position to rotate my body. Now, rotation has to dominate the motion in the golf swing, and if you can do that drill, you can do that at home, I think you'll improve your setup position and in turn improve your golf swing.